Welcome back to the CloudFrontDesk tutorial. This time we will learn about other Cashier modules. So in the Cashier menu itself there are many facilities that can be done to manage guest bills, and this time in this video tutorial I will explain how to do bill transfers. So in the CloudFrontDesk there is the term bill transfer. It means to move one bill into another bill to another guest or room. So for example, there is a case where the bill at checkout wants to be made into one or for example, there is a case of wrong charge. For example, in one the group should have been charged to one room, but mistakenly went to another room. Either how to do a bill transfer from the dashboard. As usual, we choose the cashier. If we usually choose the guest folio now. Try us now, bill transfer. So before entering the transfer bill, let's analyze first about how about that bill, which we currently have. Open it in the guest folio. Now it's like this. For example, there is this one group, BTS is one group. For example, there are the names of Jimin and Suga, for example, yes. So if we look at Jimin, there are two transactions, both of which are automatic room transactions from the night audit, while the other is in the name of Suga. If we look at this, there are also two room transactions. Only this is the one from the night audit. Okay, from these two names, for example, we want to charge the minibar to Suga, but we put it wrong in Jimin's name. So for example, we did something wrong first, which was to add billing but to Jimin. This is a number of minibar posts. Let's try this from my guest folio again. We select Jimin bill, click on it, then select this post, which is wrong, so he should have gone to Suga, but this is Jimin's FB charge. The minibar is here. To bill, okay, like this, there were only two rooms, so 120 now, plus a minibar of 30,000 plus tax and service. It becomes 36,300. Then his total is 76, but this turns out to be wrong. This minibar should belong to Suga, so this has to be moved. That's why there is a bill transfer facility. Now we'll explain the bill transfer facility later. This should be Jimin's 240, but it's just that Suga has increased by 30,000, so how to do it is as follows. Which is wrong, but 2040 should have moved here. Now from this we want to move here to the minibar. We chose the transfer bill now from this transfer bill there is a choice of one option. So this one option is select source. Now if we click select source, then that what appears is the guest folio list that we have now. So the source was wrong. We entered Jimin's minibar earlier. We chose this one, Jimin selects. So when we select it, the list from Jimin's bill appears here. All 221 rooms under Jimin's name appear here. Now, where do we want to move? Where do we want to move? Where do we want to move? So the question is set. We choose where the guest folio will appear, the bill, whatever. After that, from this choice, we choose which one we want to move, for example this minibar. Now, we transfer it to who? Now, Jimin isn't here. If he chooses the source, select destination, so I have to select the destination, which was the BTS group. Now, this Suga, the minibar, was supposed to go in here, so I selected it, so I reselected it. After I selected the minibar, transfer to Suga, select are you sure want to transfer this bill? Okay, then the transfer was successful. Okay, what happened? The minibar should have moved from Jimin to Suga and Jimin's folio returned to 240. Let's see. And while Suga will be more than 1 million because earlier it started from 1 million. Let's look at this guest folio. Jimin is back to 240 because it has been reduced by the minibar, while Suga is added to 1036, which is an addition to the minibar. If we look at the details of the bill, it will look like now. This is the minibar that was wrong. Then 221 transfers to 105, bill number 372. Now bill number 372 was transferred to room 105 in Suga's name. Okay, so it's minus 30, minus 240, while if we look at the guest folio it's a bill, so if we click on bill, here are 105 transfers from 221 bill. Number 372, which Jimin had earlier. Number 372, how much is the minibar for 30 plus tax and service 36, so the final result is 1036, so that's how to move. The bill that is already entered to one guest's name is moved to another, or for example when we want to check out we want to make one the bill so we know how much the bill is from one group. For example, that's the explanation of the transfer bill. Hopefully it can be understood. Thank you.